Hello and welcome back to Tuesdays with Tom. We've been getting some questions about odors and smells, scents in a facility. I was wondering if you can talk about where some of those things might be coming from and how we might address them.
Sure. First thing is we got to figure out where the odor is actually coming from. Some odors are really foul, they're offensive, especially to people coming in. Maybe somebody's coming to tour your facility. But some odors can be really nice smells, so we'll address that. But the first thing is your residents themselves, your clients. If the elderly facilities, and you've got some people that are getting up in age and they're incontinent, they're going to have accidents, and we got to get that cleaned up. You can't just spray Lysol on it and walk away. It's when the Lysol smell goes away, the odor's still going to be there. I'd highly recommend that you invest in a good extractor if you got a lot of carpet in the facility. The other problem we have is you let people bring their pets in, which I think is a good thing. But if the pet's 20 years old, it's going to be incontinent too at some point. So we got to make sure that we're cleaning up after the pets. It's the other problem I have with, especially, and again, this isn't for the adult facilities, but for the elderly, is people bring in they're moving into your facility, and the grandma finds some perfume she got when she got married. It's not good anymore. It may have a real bad smell. The guys, I'll never get used to, they bring in the Old Spice, and Old Spice doesn't mean it's good forever. If they've had it for the last 30, 40 years, and now they're going to start putting it on because they moved into your facility, that's something we got to address. And so the people, your residents, your clients, that's one thing. Your staff, some people just have body odor. And if you have an employee that has it and they're refusing to take a shower before they come to work, I had one gal, and I asked her if she could do that. She goes, no, she's been showering at night all of her life, and that's what she does. I couldn't keep her. People didn't want to be around her. She was super nice, did a great job, but she just smelled. So that's the other thing you need to address. And then the facility itself. There's good odors and bad odors in my world, and a lot of it's from the kitchen. There's some foods that just smell when you're cooking them, and a bad smell to me. Sauerkraut. It just, I don't even want to be in town when it's being cooked. I used to, when I was doing menus and things, I'd put it on the menu when I was out of town because I didn't want to get called in. Can't stand the smell of that. Liver and onions, fish, a lot of that stuff still smells the next day. It may be time to, I know we got to have it, but maybe open the back door to the kitchen and have a fan trying to blow that smell out to the outside rather than inside. The things that smell really good, I would highly recommend doing just the opposite. There's a company, when I used to work in the hospitals doing food service for Marriott's, there's a company called Otis Spunkmeyer, and they sold cookies. And they would give you a free oven to cook their cookies in as long as you agreed to put it near the register. And what they did, they put the fan in backwards, so it would blow the aroma of the cookies right into people's faces when they're paying. Very few people walk by without buying a Otis Spunkmeyer cookie. And we can do the same in the facilities. Open the door of the dining room and put a fan in there if you got something that smells good. Like in the afternoon, if you're got a cake baking or making a really good spaghetti sauce, blow that aroma into the facility. In the mornings, coffee. I used to move the coffee into the dining room. Use coffee beans and grind them. Doesn't take that much longer. Most coffee companies will give you a grinder. And get good coffee. Too many facilities try and save money by buying cheap coffee. Get good coffee. People expect it now. And if your coffee's better than somebody else's, the families will come by and visit more. But have that coffee there that smells good in the morning. Bacon, these cinnamon rolls, use that aroma and blow it out into your facility. Just like I said, all you gotta do is put a fan in, blow it into the dining room. That'll get people up in the morning. Good smelling coffee and some bacon, cinnamon rolls, those kind of things. It'll get people out of bed. And then the last thing that I would consider, or at least address, is when you have residents with dementia and they can't find a toilet in the bathroom because it's all white. come to a dementia class. But they find another place to go. And you'll notice when company up Prestige, they've put the heaters, the air conditioners, up on the wall about shoulder height. Because, especially with the men, if they can't find a toilet in the bathroom, they're going to pee in those things. It reminds them of a urinal. You're going to know if your resident's been peeing in the heater. Okay, it won't take long. Well, they find another place to go. There may be one of those stupid plastic trees at the end of the hallway. They're going to go pee in that. So, first thing is make sure that they can find a toilet. Okay.